Gaming like a noob. Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob and I call myself Sensomi. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do. It would help me out a lot. And having that out of the way, it's Friday. It's Telford. It's episode 0. So we're only going to play one game and we're going to go through what I've tried to do this, should I say, summer break, where the players have been on holiday and stuff like that. Let's have a look at the friendlies. We haven't been playing really good, but at the same time we have had some tough opponents. Sheffield Wednesday, Birmingham, Shrewsbury are quite tough opponents. We did beat Kidderminster and we did beat Wellington Amateurs and Newtown, but those are quite small clubs, especially Wellington and Newtown. But hopefully these two games gave the players self-confidence to do something. Let's go for transfers, and we've said no to they've tried to buy Aston Mission. We've sold Tyree Wilson, we've sold Jake Screenshaw, Thomas Sang. I think most of you saw that because that was at the end of last season. All the others are the last seasons that we sold there. Let's go to who we've been getting rid of this season, or since it's turned to this season, one should say. Bobby Duncan, Benito Baker, Prince Will. I did get 95,000 for him, and he went to Saudi Arabia. So and then we have 3 players that we have lent out: Gregor Warner, Talan Wolves, and Niall Johnson. Niall Johnson is a player that we have signed this season, and I should go back here now to view the players that we have brought in. And that's Niall Johnson from Arsenal, Ahmed Temur Usanka from Arsenal, Gavin Tehan from Manchester City, Che Patry from Manchester United, Alex Bartholomew Pamet from Chelsea, Ethan Kelly from Man City, Amal Niblet from Arsenal. And I should say, none of these we have bought, of course. They're all on free transfer, so they're all left their clubs, or the club didn't want to sign new contracts with them, so we've been able to sign them, which is interesting. We're going to look at them here, I think, and be satisfied with that. This is Niall Johnson, and I think I did release him on a loan because he's a central midfielder, and I think I want to put emphasis on 3 or 4 players that I already have at the club. I mean, Christian Lakin and Rafferty Pedder and Lee Head. Those 3 are my main contenders. I think they're really great, all 3 of them. So when they just came and wanted to loan this one, I gave them an okay, and I hope he will develop a lot on his loan spell. So yeah, he looks okay. I mean, looking at his numbers, it looks okay. Determination 12, that's good. So there wasn't any scouting of these players, to be honest, because I just got them up as they were told that they were going to be released, and I just snapped them up, all of the players that I could of them. So then we have this one, which is a central defender, but I made him one of my reserves as well, because I think I have 2 better players to play as central defenders. He's also a reserve for the right midfield, since he can play there, so good to have a high amount of reserves for that as well. Only 18, so he has time to develop and everything. And then we have Gavin Tehan, who I have, I mean, look at this, 3 stars. But I don't play him like a central defender. I play him as a ball-playing defender, and I train him as a ball-playing defender in that situation. And he's fairly good at that. And since I am training him in that position, I think he can be a lot better, or he will become a lot better in that position. And looking at his ability is quite high, and his potential is quite high. So that's why I have him as one of the 2 starting central defenders, together with Aaron Harrison, because it looks like he's had a really high development rate when he was lent out last season. Looks like he's become quite good, actually. Then we signed this little player that can play all the way on the left side, every position here, which is interesting. He can change with Sam Murray down there, and he can change with Deshane Reed up here if anything happens to any of them. So that's a good one to have. And it looks like he's quite good as well, and quite high potential, can be 3.5 stars. So I think it's a player that we can have some use of, to be honest. And then we have this player here, an 18-year-old goalkeeper, which I'm actually, even though he doesn't look like he's better than Jack Rose, maybe not even close to him, but he is 2 stars. But the important thing is that he has high potential. So I'm actually going to be playing with him. What's this player IQ? I've missed out on this one. That looks interesting. Anyway, so this is the goalkeeper that I'm going to put my emphasis on this season. He's going to be playing the games, and hopefully he's going to develop into something really good for us before the season ends. And then we have a striker that I'm going to put my faith in as well, also with a very high potential and an okay star rating already. I want him to be there. It's 2 stars only, but yeah, I think he can become really good up there. Since we had to sell Princewell, he wasn't happy at the club. He forced himself to be moved as well, so it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but I had to, because yeah, I wasn't allowed to keep him. So I'm hoping that Ethan Kelly will be a good replacement for him. And then there was this little left winger as well. Looks like he can be really good. Good potential, already quite good ability. Most certain that if we are forced to sell Deshane Reed, he will step up and take that position. And hopefully he will do a good job in that case. We're just going to have to wait and see about that as well. And then we've gotten Ryan Astley on a free transfer. He looks to be quite good, a good potential in him. He's only 20, or he is 24, so maybe it's a bit late for him to become what we want him to become. But we're still going to put some, he's going to be our first bench defender, central defender in the bench, so to speak. And hopefully he will develop, closing into his potential as quick as possible. Then we have 2 loans. We have this striker here, loan from Nottingham Forest, 2.5 stars, very high potential, and I'm hoping he will get to play and develop as well. And then we have this last one here, Seth Stockdill, and this is a player that I signed for one reason alone, and I lent, I should say. We needed a reserve player if Ashen Missen got injured, suspended, or we were forced to sell him. So then this player will take his place. And that's the way it is. And that's the players that we have gotten into the club. So, and as you can see, we have lent out Niall Johnson there, as I said, because I feel that I have, at the moment, a good enough coverage of the central midfielding role. Finances is not looking great. I did kick 2 of my coaches, which cost us quite a bit. And let's see if I can find the new ones that we have brought in. Ben Bunting, I know, is one of them. And he looks, and hopefully is better than the one that I kicked out. Or the 2 that I kicked out. I don't remember the other one's name. Yes, it was Chris Rees. This is the other one that I signed. So hopefully that will improve the training situation, but honestly, I don't know, because you don't really know how good a coach is. These numbers don't say that much. They can be 20 all over, and his hidden attributes could be crap. So yeah, it's a risk-taking thingamajig, to be honest, to find out if a coach is good or not. And if they're good, we will probably see it in the players' development. So hopefully the players will develop in a good pace now. Let's have a look at the training and the coaches here. Oh, I've forgotten about this. So let's edit this and ask the assistant to change. So there's average on every coach here now. Yes, that's good. And the tactics, we're going to be playing pretty much the same way, the same situation for the players, the positions, the way they play. And once we bring in, what's his name, Lee Head on the pitch, we're actually going to do this. We're going to be clearing the team out. And we're going to change, if Lee Head comes in for Laking, we're going to change this to advanced playmaker. And if he comes in here, we'll find some way to use Lee Head in that situation as well. So, yeah. So, I don't know if there's much more to say. You can see the squad might not be as big. This is all the players we have. Every single player is shown here. It's not that big of a squad, even though it is a big one. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are loads of teams down here that have less player than this. But yeah, we are going to go with this. And as I said, we have Lakin, we have Derbyshire, we had Rafferty Peter, and we have Lee Head, and we even have Stephen Brogdon, whom all would be before Niall Johnson. So that's why I lent him out. So yeah. Same in the defense. I don't believe that Warner has really developed. He has some high potential, so I'm hoping he will develop like crazy this season. But of course, Aaron has really, look at the star rating on him now. I don't know what happened last season, but he has got to have had a terrific training season in Watford, in Ireland. So that was a good one, because he really came back a lot better. And now he's the first choice, and the new Tehan, where is it? Gavin Tehan is the second choice, and after that it's Ryan Astley, not Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. Rick Astley, I'm saying it again. Ryan Astley is the third choice in that central defense situation. So I do believe that we have a good chance to do something good this season as well, as long as we get to keep players like Deshane Reed, because I believe, look at the star rating on him. We're going to have a hard time to keep him, but hopefully we will get to keep him. Before the season is over, I hope he will be ready to sign a new contract with us. At the moment, he's not. He wants to leave the club. He's requested to be transfers listed, and I put 1 million as a request, and that has not gone down well with him, of course. So yeah, I don't know, is there more we want to talk about before we enter into the game, the only game of this episode? The financial situation, as I said, is not looking that great. We did not get any new sponsorships, which is crazy, having won both the league and the cup, and still nobody wanted to give us any money, any sponsorship money, which weird, but we're not making the rules, or we can't decide or can't tell them what to do, so to speak. So we're just gonna have to go with it and hope for the best. And so I do believe that we're gonna go ahead with the Grimsby game. That is going to be away. It's unfortunate that we don't get to start at home, which we really would have wanted. Oldham, all the way down here now. I remember a time when Oldham was in the Premier League. Or was it before it was called Premier League? I really don't know. And I also know that Manchester United bought Dennis Irwin from Oldham, a player that meant a lot to the Manchester United team, that's for sure. So we're going to start with our first game and try to put together a good team and hope that we can win. And yes, I think I forgot to say that. The board, the supporters, and the media all expect us to end atop of this division as well. They all expect us to win this division. As newcomers, they expect us to win. Now, do have your say in the comments field about that. I feel that that is extremely weird. Don't care how good of a team we have put together. We're newcomers to this division. It's always hard to get up to a new division, and however good players you've been managed to get your hands on, it's going to be a struggle. That's just the way it is. And I'm going to try not to use let's see, we're not going to have a goalkeeper as such, and I wanted to play Ryan Astley, but I think we're going to go so that we can cover the entire defense. We have Ahmed here, who can play both central and right, and then we're going to go with Blake Tracy to take the left, and then we're going to go Derbyshire, Lee Head, and end with Craig Griffith. Now, we don't have anybody to play on the left and right midfield, if something should happen there, but we can throw in players like Blake Tracy on the left, or Lee Head, or something on the right if things happen. We can also see that Craig Griffith can play as a left midfielder. So yeah, it's a shame we don't get 7 substitutes here as well. I would have loved that, but yeah, I really don't know why you can't have 7. It is a tough thing to find the coverage for every position, because you want coverage for every position, even goalkeeper and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're just going to have to be satisfied with this. Sam Murray can only play for 1 half, so we will most likely take him off once the first half is over. So let's hope that we can take a good lead if we even have a chance to win today. We don't know that yet. We are going to submit this team and try our best to get a 3-pointer. I think we're going to have to start the sound as well, because I think I've played the friendlies here without sound, because yeah, I do other things while I play this game when I'm not recording. I look at YouTube and stuff like that. So let's go Pump Our Fist, and then that, and then we have Tunnel, and I don't want to talk there, so let's send that one. Yes, there's no sound, so let's do that. We go in here and we turn the sound off, on, because that's what we want, of course. And we're off. Here's Kelly, there's Tihan, Bitter, Laking to Tasker. Can he get the ball in here then? Yes, he gets it in. And there's Kelly. And now gone on out for a corner. So let's see, missing or what? Yes, it's missing. Placing the corner. And Tihan is in there. Oh, Petter. Back to Kelly. Kelly into Reed. Reed. Oh, and the keeper has it. Ho, ho, ho. But we started out quite well. I think we've done okay so far, but we have a long way to go before this game is over. Good one by Murray, stealing that one. Here's Murray missing. To Reed. Reed moving up with the ball to Lakin. Lakin dropping it, but Reed picking it up and dropping it. Lakin picking it up, giving it to Missing, to Duffus. No, Duffus steals it back. And Duffus gets it to Kelly, and Kelly puts it into the goal! He scores in his debut. Ethan Kelly from Manchester City. And Duffus with a nice pass for him here. Coming through three guys here without problems, and then passing it back to Kelly, and Kelly just puts it into the net. Brilliant start for us. Let's hope this continues. And both Duffus and Kelly have started the game very well. Kelly, Petter, Murray, Petter. Can he shoot there? He does, and he scores! It's 2-0 for Telford. Holy smokes. A good start. First game in this division, and we start out quite well. That's a nice shot and a nice goal. And finally, maybe we have found something here to build upon. It took us a lot of years to get this ground team to work out, and now it looks like we've got something that we can build upon. We're never going to be done, of course, with building upon this, that's for sure. It's going to be hard for us. We're going to lose players that we don't want to lose. And we're still going to have problems finding really good players. That's just the way it is, since we have the financial situation that we have. We can't sign anything but free transfer. So all our players comes from free transfers all the time. We can't afford to sign any of our players. We can't afford to buy any of our players. So this is what we're doing. And this is what we are hoping will work. And at the moment it looks, and maybe that's why we had such a hard time getting out of that bottom division, because it has taken us 4 years to find the players that we need to get this to work. And we're still not sure that we have something that will work, but it looks like we have finally built something that can be a dangerous team. We did actually win the cup, and the cup contains teams from this division. So yeah, and the teams that we got from this division we managed to beat. So we should be... Oh crap. We shouldn't be completely out of it, but I think it's a bit much to put us up as favorites to win the division. I think that's a bit ridiculous, but who knows, maybe they're right. We're just going to have to wait. The season will take a couple of weeks to go through. We do know the time, or the game that we play 3 games every week, and there is 46 league games, and then we have the occasional cup game. So we do know that it takes a couple of weeks. It usually takes around 15 weeks for us to get through a season, and that's almost half a year, isn't it? Now it's a bit more than, let's see, it's going to be 4, 8, 12, yeah, almost 4 months. So that's December. We are at the end of December now. We're actually after Christmas, but before New Year's Eve, so maybe I should just say this right now. Happy New Year. So, but let's move on to the second half before we go through to anything else here and see what we can do in the dressing room here. We can pump our fist and find another gear here perhaps and start the second half. Looks like nobody's really tired. Murray should really be taken off, but I don't want to do it at the moment. Buffers, Lakin, missing. I think I've been drinking too much Christmas soda. Oh, let's take him off, and Blake Tracy will come on in. Petter, Tehan, Murray, Petter, Reed, Kelly, Duffus. Duffus shoots! Oh, good save by that keeper. So a corner for us, and it won't be, well, it wouldn't be anyway. It would be missing, isn't it? Yes. There's the corners from the other way that is taken by Murray. Here comes Petter, Tasker, Blake Tracy. Let's see what he can do. He gets it in there, and no. Tasker, Kelly, Petter, Blake Tracy. Gets it, Kelly. Oh, unfortunately. I really want to play with Lee Head as well, to be honest. So I think I'm going to bring him on here, and I'm going to change him into, I can't change him now. I would need to get him on the pitch before I can change the way he plays. I think he's going to come on in now. Yes, here he came, and we're going to go with advanced playmaker instead for him, instead of deep lying playmaker. And now we will have Petter as the ball winning, who is going to be the defensive, and Head's going to be the offensive midfielder there, central midfielder. Has Lee Head, Harrison, Duffus, Kelly, shoots, and was that a save or a, yeah, no it wasn't, because it went to a goal kick, so he hit the bar there. Duffus, Kelly, and no, they steal the balls in front of him. Here's Blake Tracy though, moving in, Reed, and he shoots, hits the bar. We have really had a lot of chances here, and we're really hoping that Grimsby won't come back from this. Oh, Blake Tracy running out with the ball there. But yeah, it looks okay so far. We have one more change to do if we want to, and I'm thinking taking out Kelly to save him for the next game and putting on Griffith. We're going to do that now, like that, and we'll just see what happens. Bagot. I was reading Bregot, which is a butter here in Sweden, a very popular butter. Yeah, not a kind of butter that you, because you do, I don't know if you I don't know if the kind of butter that you use in your frying pan has got another name in English than butter, but in Sweden both the butter that you smear on a toast or sandwich or something like that is called butter, and the thing that the butter that you fry in frying pans when you fry a steak or something is also called butter, but I think it's the same in the English language, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go, Blake Tracy, Tehan, Tasker moving up, yes, Griffith. It was not good that they score. Oh, because we would love to start with a win, of course, and now we have a couple of nervous minutes left to play here, and things were looking so good after the 2-0. There's Petter with a free kick, and oh, goal kick for Grimsby though. Grimsby has fallen quite a bit in the English league system. I think I saw not so long ago they were in the championship, I think, or something like that. After that, I lost control of, or lost my oh, I can't find the words today. I didn't get updated with how it's gone for Grimsby, to be honest. So yeah, Harrison, Tasker, and it's over. We do start with a 3-pointer, which is marvelous. A good start to the season, just like we wanted. That is, yeah, that is good. We can't ask for anything more. Well, we can. We can ask for a lot of goals, but I'm happy with the victory. That's all I'm asking for. Do only have 2 days before we have the next game, so hopefully the players will have time to rest enough to play again then, but that's going to be a question mark if we are. Let's give him some praise. And pleased with better performance. Yes, we all are. Don't know, wasn't there something else I was supposed to talk about before I ended the episode? You can see here, working within the budget, they're on course. Grow the club reputation. They're satisfied because we won 2 trophies last season. But look at this. Gain automatic promotion to the Sky Bet League 2. That is hard. I must say that's a hard requirement from a team that just got promoted, I must say. And then next season I have contract expiring, and we might not have to worry about that, because I might have gotten sacked if I don't get this club to get promoted, and then work towards reaching the Sky Bet League 2 playoffs. They are really having, and then reach the playoff, and then they want me to win promotion to League 1, build upon the promotion in League 1. So they're really putting high pressure on me for this little club. That's weird. Welling did never put so high pressure on me. They have been ecstatic and very pleased with my every step of the way, and yeah, even after I became a professional club, they were still not putting that amount of pressure on me to do stuff. So yeah, that's actually kind of weird, to be honest. But we start out with a win, and that's good. So no worries there. And we do have a win percentage of 56 since I took over here, and it's not good enough, but as long as I'm on that side, I'm pleased, but I'm not happy. So yeah, it could be worse. We could have more against than for us, and we could have gotten sacked a long time ago. So yeah, we played 224 games with this club, and we won 127, drawn 45, and lost 52. So yeah, we have a goal difference of 203. Holy smokes, that's a lot, actually. So yeah, but we are in trouble with the financial situation, I must say. And of course, we would like to have better facilities and everything for our clubs. I don't really like the skin with this coming up here. I didn't notice that in the beginning, and once I've seen it, I can't have unseen it, so I'm still gonna know how it looks. Because these 4 numbers here are hidden attributes. Even though you see the star ratings here, they are hidden attributes, these 4. And wasn't really my intention to have them shown, because yeah, I feel that that's partly cheating to do that. Same with the players. When you find out their hidden attributes, it's also a kind of cheating. So, but yeah, whatever. People can get to play the game however they want. It doesn't bother me. That's just the way it is. Trent Tingle, 10%. Do we have the possibility to get anything out of that? Trent Tingle down here. What would we get? 934. Oh, almost £1 million if we sell that clause. But the question is, what is he worth? He's worth, let's look at it, between 9.6 to 15 millions. Holy smokes. If his value continue to rise, we can actually make a lot of money on this one. But we need him to play games, and he doesn't do that there. Is there a possibility for us to loan him? Doesn't look like it. He would be interested in a loan move instead. Yes, he would. But will the club be interested in loaning him out? No, they're not. But we're still going to make regular starter, midfielder right. Let's just make an offer and see what they say about that. Most likely they say, no, we're not going to lend him out. But I don't know. I don't know if we should take that clause and just, now it disappeared. Maybe because we tried to lend him. But for some reason, I don't know if we should take that £1 million, almost £1 million. That would actually save us, and we could probably build upon the training facilities or something, or get a player or 2 in to broaden our squad. I mean, come mid-season, if we have problems, I would say that we're going to probably cash that clause in, and then try to sign players in order to bring something good to make the club stronger, or the team stronger, to get things going, finding a way to win. If we do win the division, it's the last season that we play in the FA Trophy. So I really would love to win this season. I also want to win the National League, of course. I want to make a double 2 years in a row. I think that would be tremendous for our reputation, to gain a lot of reputation. And yeah, I think that would be really good for us. In the next episode, we're going to play Oldham, Notts County and Gateshead. So that's going to be interesting, and I hope. So, yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to go through before we ended this episode? I don't think so. I think we have a season to look forward to. I believe that we can be making good things here, and it's a pleasure to play on the new Football Manager. I think Football Manager 2024 has actually been a good addition, and I really like it so far, and I do like this skin. I recommend it a lot, I must say. I'm missing one thing from it, and that is the substitutes here from the pitch, so that you can throw in players on that as well. Just because when you get down here, well, now we don't have a lot of players, so it doesn't really matter here. But when you have a lot of players and you sort of find your strikers and none of this is showing, you can't sort of, I'm gonna have to press here and find a place for him, and or I'm gonna have to draw him all the way up and look where I'm gonna place him. So yeah, I really would love to have these, which I had in I think it was the Vince skin that I used in both 22 and 23. I'm using the Vince skin, which I really like. I don't know if there is a Vince skin for the 24. Maybe I should try that out if I can find it. We'll just see about that. But I don't think there's anything else I really can do here now or talk about. I think we have made everything quite clear, and our plans and everything, and the money situation. But it's good to know that if we really fall into problems with the financial situation, we have almost £1 million we can take out when it comes to Trent Tringle, and that of course would be most helpful for us. So, do I have anything else to say? No, I don't think so. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. I wish that all of you that are new here would like and subscribe, and everybody that's subscribed or not would leave a little comment. It would help my channel to be visible for other people, and hopefully they will subscribe, which would be nice. And do have a happy new year. I hope your 2024 will be a wonderful year with a lot of views on my channel. And stay safe out there, and especially now around New Year's Eve with all the rockets and bangers and whatever you're going to be using. And but remember to have a lot of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.